Yeah, man.
Long time no
It's been a
see.
minute. It's been a minute.
It's
been a minute. I don't know where this nigga's been hiding, but we've been due for content for some time. I think it's been years. When was the last time we actually posted something?
I don't remember, dog. It's been over a year. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
For that one, I can tell you it's been over a year.
Yeah, sometimes I just to actually, keep the content that we used to make. Now I get there on my WhatsApp and people are like, hey man, they shoot an ending and what. I think also the issue sometimes becomes any issue, the logistics. Yeah. Sometimes just life just does that. But that's okay.
It gets in the way.
I'm just glad for the fact that at least it's this conversation and we can still rate it in Israel. As much as we're not as consistent as we were before, but when we get such moments, we need to actually make the best out of that. So podcaster, sure guys.
We are still alive.
To our followers, to my 18 years. How many followers we have?
Like 25.
We do this for you guys,
dude.
Because
I
appreciate that.
I actually put up a YouTube thing. Mm-hmm. I went to Cape Town in December.
Okay.
I actually put up a video. I think it's like 3 minutes long. Mm-hmm. Every once in a while I go watch it. And it gives no traction. I'm just like, this is my... And I want to create like a thing where...
Was it like a vlog?
It wasn't a vlog. Like nobody... Like I'm just showing... Mm-hmm. Like towns and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, and obviously there's videos where... Parts of the video where my dad is talking in the background.
Okay, yeah.
But you don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's those things, and then I put them together, put a video.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm thinking I should just create like a young diary, just for myself, because like it's on like 10 views, and basically I think 7 of those views are mine. So
biggest support.
I'm my biggest supporter. So like I'm like, I think that's a good idea.
Where did you put that up? Was it on
YouTube? On my YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very I think 4 minutes or something. Just a video of me traveling from Gugule to like Hermanus.
Okay.
It's just that thing. Yeah.
How was Cape Town? When was this?
In December. I left, I think on the 25th of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And how was that? How was the whole experience?
Hey, dude, I've been to Cape Town like 1,000 times. But went to Hermanus this time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dog, Hermanus is a different, like, that side of Cape Town, there's both Franschhoek and Georgian there. Dog. That side of Hermanus and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, the white people, they are different.
Different how?
Like, how here you can bump into a white person and nothing happens.
Yeah.
They white people greet you, dog. You know what I'm saying? And from Hermanus, all the other towns leading to the ocean, majority is white people.
Okay. What is it? Afrikaners? Because
no, it's white people.
You're English.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saying that because I think Kamera did that distinction because I've seen in terms of when I was actually working at Vision Active, the friendliest white people that actually I came across. You're English, like white people. The Afrikaner, man.
And you must speak Afrikaans for them to be nice.
Yeah. And I'm like, nah, fuck that, man.
But they were like, it's a mix. But it's South African white people type of thing.
Okay.
To say it better.
Okay.
But there's a lot of them. Like when you're a black person, you stand out like a sore thumb. So, but it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. But you get to certain beaches, there's gang white people, and you're the only black person. You're like.
But still,
they can accommodate you. But also, you're with your parents. Your parents are like. Yeah, we white people are a lot. Like something's gonna happen.
Violence, especially when alcohol is involved. Yeah.
But Hermanus is beautiful. Hermanus is beautiful. There's a restaurant called The Rock, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's actually like a restaurant carved into a rock.
Okay.
If you go on my Instagram, you'll see it. It's carved into a rock, and you can walk all the way to the ocean.
Oh.
It's beautiful. But it was nice. I was nice, dog. I don't want to
Yes, like, bruv.
South Africa is still a beautiful place, my brother.
That's why, the thing is, that's why white people won't actually give up this land. Because they
won't.
I mean, we live in the most amazing, our landscape.
Dude.
The place that we actually have, it's a beautiful country.
It's a beautiful
The weather, like everything. Like, that's why white people will never actually leave South Africa. I mean, you go to America, as much as they show you. I mean, I've seen a lot of videos whereby people actually are talking about the World Cup and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that
Americans knowing nothing about
yeah. One of them was like, FIFA. What's this FIFA thing?
It's like we have a team, an American team. What is it called? I'm like, these people live in their own.
I feel Americans actually. They don't deserve the World Cup. I don't even know why they actually got the World Cup. But in terms of how our country is, because America will just show, they won't show you like the wood to our they will just show you the nice parts of America. Everyone thinks we have America, but black people who are living in America, when they actually give you, there's this woman who actually made a video on TikTok saying, talking about how America is for black people living that side. There's certain parts just see the American dream and whatnot, but it's a shithole. I mean, the Americans will actually come to this country. York, dog? The Quincy?
There's a guy I follow. He does, but it's like a food thing. You know, dog, when you go to these places, these small shops, there's that's called a hole in the wall kind of restaurant, dude. Like, there's garbage outside. There's a big red. Like, I'm like, there's no difference between this and Alex, dude.
That's the part that they don't actually want to actually
exactly
show. Yeah, because but South Africa, it's a very nice country.
Very beautiful.
I feel over there people that don't appreciate what we have here. Well, in terms of, it's not just nice in terms of the people, the diversity that we actually have, but even the what's this, the different places that we actually have. This is a nice country. There are people who are well traveled. I mean, they'll get back and be like, we still want to be home. Like, there's no place like home, Mabo. So that's there. That's why the foreigners and they're like, no fucking way. How about over? They'd rather insult us than actually go home. Because we're like, no guys, we're not saying
those insults were very heavy though.
Yeah, they were. I mean, to a point where
to call us dumb and lazy is wild to talk.
But why do you come to a country they are dumb and lazy? That's the thing. Why
because it's a beautiful country.
It is. Also, but South Africans are lazy. Who built this country? Because the same South Africans build the same country. So now you can't come into my home and then also insult and then expect sharp, because people actually post this thing Africa and whatnot. But what I've actually learned about Africans is how now that unity out there. Bona a Nigerian brother, how when and he's
gonna use you.
And then we can actually take the woman. That's why now let me just digress a bit. I'm not digressing, in fact. I just want to bring it home. Only a match in the in Velcom.
When was this?
30, I think. Because there's this I think it's a videographer. So what he does is organize a match. I like the whole concept. We say, even if it's three of us, it's fine. We're matching for City Arena for Velcom.
Sure.
Then I think there were like 20 people, and people are making fun of that. Next out WhatsApp, because I'm like, at least people are taking a stance. Actually, they're standing against Twitch. And then guys, I'm not. I think it's a good concept.
But to convince 20 people to walk with you is nuts.
Yeah, in winter.
Winter and get up.
No, I'm saying I do actually commend them for that. And also, now I don't look at numbers. The fact that there are people belonging something numbers are important in terms of actually getting attention, the government and whatnot. But at the same time, just big ups to those people, because everyone was actually making fun. Oh, there's this woman who actually said,
his name is Keke.
Keke Mashil, I think.
Keke Mashil, Rome wasn't built in one day.
Yeah, man. Big ups. I mean, we know haters. I'm talking no certain tongue, because it's so easy to actually throw away shady and mock other people, but also not Nixon to hate away. So big ups even to everyone who actually showed up to that. And the comments, but sometimes it's loudly on the good side. Or to get say because you're like, what the fuck? Because Mutuma, hey man, you want about 20? Where's
it? You know, I want to talk about this thing, but I want to go somewhere else.
Or what like the league about?
I could tell you that one.
Okay, sharp.
But I'm gonna come back to the 20 people and ask you something.
Okay.
How do you feel about that march that happened?
The match were like the 20 people.
Not the 20 people. The actual march.
Okay. I feel it was necessary because I just saw South Africans coming together and putting South Africa first.
Yeah.
The thing is also, I loved what this Zuma kind of what's her name? That
That
lady was Zuma. Kimamang Bese Zuma. I can Jacinta. I think it's Jacinta.
Yeah.
So
wait, isn't Jacinta that model that one?
No. Jacinta.
Who's the model? She also got arrested recently.
Which model?
There was a model that won Miss SA and she was Nigerian.
No.
Remember, she came back again. She got arrested. That lady doesn't listen.
But no, so then Jacinta, I explain it. But there's this Zulu guy. I don't know him. Or most of the time, when I lay
in front.
It's very dangerous to have such people because now, especially leading such a significant event. Why one?
Yeah.
Because if it's it's xenophobic in a way. South Africa first, but now you see videos since the circulator in the name of this thing. Okay, that guy.
Yeah.
At some point, Bavaya, and then they want these guys to account. Some people just do these things for fame. Or president Abu Bite, then they're willing to actually discuss. No, this motherfucker.
But he actually said with the president.
That nigga wants fame. Fela. Hey man. What a fame. Because now, high figure no jenana. That said, I feel okay. More whereby it's beyond the discussions.
Yeah.
Then you selling the home affairs, what's what. So, but no chenana, we're not about attention, ya president, like fuck all these talk shops. At some point, in any action, that's what I laughed. These guys are much.
Also, no political company, but they are companies anyway.
Yeah.
They had no backing. It was just them and the movement and what they were fighting and striving for.
Yeah, right.
And the cool thing about it is they started it in their own province, in their own hometown, to say, you know what, this is what we want. We want this kind of change, blah blah blah, and no political party was involved in that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful thing. But now when you go up and then people are trying to get the same people who were just quiet this whole time, the attention is I want to say stupid, but it's the wrong word.
Yeah.
But now,
for lack of a better way.
Now it goes to the thing that you're saying. It seems like the guy wanted fame.
Yeah, because you clear that I'm no, I need to actually sit down with the president, and then also I must be invited in parliament to give my ideas. Fuck parliament at this point. We can't always resolve the same politicians. Kibo who actually led these people and influx. The country because they benefit from the thingy, from the corruption from people coming to this country illegally. That's why Basa is sure the borders are already safe. So now you go to the same people. Because I thought the power
they failed you in the first place.
Yeah. What's gonna happen is the same thing it's just gonna be the discussions. We're looking into this. That's how revolution is sharp. It leads to a standstill.
Random question. Why is Cupcake still president?
I guess maybe in high.
Or do we need white women to go vote on the robots? Like we did with
white people love that guy. White people love that guy because protect their white interests most of the time. If you can actually remember, after Zuma, everyone was gunning for this guy.
Yeah.
But
they realized he's not doing anything.
No, it's black people basammatli.
Yeah.
Sharp because now unza seva that white agenda. Yeah, because white people want to sharp, but I mean they still have everything into my batla. But sharp. This guy is actually a perfect person, a perfect puppet for white people.
But Cupcake must go. But then I heard a story. But you are more into politics than I am. And they were talking about he's making way for Pito. Not Pito, man. The owner of Sundowns.
Motsepe. Patrice.
Yeah. But he's making way. He's gonna be the next president. I'm like, what are we doing? Also, like, because now it's almost election year, you hear all these weird rumors. I heard somebody saying Figide is gonna. I was like, Bugs. We can't have Bugs as president.
Yeah. Politics. So, not that much. I don't feel okay. Solution ya country would actually come from political parties.
Yeah,
I feel like I want to have much for much. Evenly, but ba sharp in the forefront. That's what we need. We need a revolution. We need people to actually come together. Okay, sharp. This is what we stand for. Government What government does is it just give people enough so that they can actually depend on them and keep on voting them into power. Imagine if no only in governance, or better show span and whatnot, how to vote. The whole campaign, it's based on the leg that people actually have. So now, politics.
How long have they been promising people houses? People live in check. Have you seen when you go to Joburg on the N1 on the side? There's squatter camps. There's squatter camps everywhere, dog.
But if everything ekaba sharp, habaka solve matata about to that means
they won't be able for them. Yeah.
So now there will always be once but understand how a politician bada ba tlo solve matata rona atla solve ke rona by actually coming together and saying okay guys I pushing. So I thought March for March was actually a good example. But now you always get that person who's in the forefront high se fitla o sa digress because batla fame batla I think that's where the fuck up is. But so far
but won't always that be the problem?
It will. Hence, it's a cycle. It will problem. That's why politics don't exist because of such things. Lately I've been watching because I want to have power and all that. I've been watching what's this? I've been watching Vikings. So it's very interesting how to share how transitioning from someone who has namatla once motaba in power even lena go tsotsa khale wa khona bona gona ntse change around him the person wa change over so because of the responsibilities le batho ba jwalo antse ke ho tselo ntse ke pusha le wena once you are president I would say you've changed but you have to change, you can't stay the same or the position so man that's that in terms of the politics. Big ups to the guys that actually showed up that much. I wish I was there. I guess Lena make keyboard warrior. I'm not a keyboard warrior because it's not like I'm just posting every time.
You left politics.
I don't live politics.
No, you left. I'm just saying.
Oh, I left politics.
You was active and then.
Yeah. I mean, politics fucked me over, bruv. Yes, bruv. No. There was a time where I was actually in politics, active, and then I failed a little game. Get politics. And then after that, the same comrades when kilwana le bona base ba le sharp they're in power. I
mean, if I was in power then, and then I come back to you guys, I'm hoping I know this guy. I won't have to stand in line or have to struggle with things. You know.
Niggas actually ba ripa the benefits and I was like because Lena what the fuck was I thinking nele nna fela ke study accounting da my tabetsa the office management ba mbasta here education nele ke tsa finally ba setse go module tse 2 ka po mona cause wa deal ka nna doka but it's a lesson. It was actually a lesson but ke lesson lo mthula.
Life is about lessons. Talking about lessons, it has been the FIFA World Cup, as we said.
Yeah, man.
Let's go back to that small conversation I was having. How do you feel about running clubs?
Running clubs?
Yeah.
I feel...
Can I go first? What do you think?
Okay, you can go. It's fine. You can go
I feel like, and especially, I think it's the modern dating. People don't want to meet women at clubs. Their significant others at clubs when they're drunk. But also the amount of debauchery that happens there is crazy. Also, from a point of view of you have a partner that does a running club. How do you feel sitting at home? Like, there's a nigga out there. I don't know why people do this, dog. There's always, if you watch videos of running club, there's always a guy without his t-shirt and his six-pack. You're sitting at home watching highlights of something. When you see that on the net, you're like, I might go into that thing. Like, I feel like, Hagele 20, Remata Shapo. You know, back at VA, there was that small running group. Yeah. Hasagele Buma 50 dot nah.
It's a little. I think also opposite genders, different sexes
together,
that thing's gonna happen. Even if it was a book club, people are still gonna fuck there. I'm telling you, bruv. Wow. So such things. I don't know if you can or like a partner or I don't join a running club because in Twiggy, I understand when it comes to cheating, it depends on the person. Why one about any one? Hey man. She'll still find a way out of it. How about it?
Even at church, at Bible
even at church, I mean, only video that man was actually fucking. So it shows you, man. Mutawata with a manyala. It's a platform. How no excuse? But with that being said, I'm not saying that you should actually put your woman in a position whereby what's even for you.
Okay.
How about to rajedi sweets, right? Mare o mufa discipline
there's no alternative.
Ha se go nutse na ga batle jo di seats. Jwale o se batla gore ho hle be di sweets hore kizo ska ba di. Why would he be in the first place?
Don't buy seats in this house once.
Yeah, kapo di be mo tsebang go wena fela. O mleletse go sa hla o di. Wa bona ha di batla at least yana sebetsa ka thato ga gone ba tso ga mona go boletso sa dija. You actually went out of your way o batla di sweets ena. So le motho wa house ka main environment ing ntse bona le wena gore ha mona e jwang then ka mra ra o tlo mo blame gore wetsa.
Also, I have a problem with niggas taking off their shirt. Talk why?
No, niggas are it's totally basadi the way ba nkang di video tsa o jona le khwale le be video ngwane. So la msadi o ya le khwa wetsa o bontsha the exercise tseno. I think as well no be le video jwalo.
I don't put up gym things done.
Okay, so moto video I posted in there. Okay, so this woman okay sharp. How about if you only fitness influencer? Really, your job is to actually teach the next person how to do an exercise.
Yes.
Then let's say you're doing lunges.
Yeah.
The best angle for lunges is calciting.
Yeah.
So that at least when you actually bending in and then
how
the
form
and whatnot. Yeah. But because the influencer and abayetsa because ki the strap. O tlo hlaisa di lunges video e hlile ka di bonu o kentse titan e keneng ka ga di bonu.
I saw somebody was saying, how do you know that the TikTok or the influencer in South Africa, when the video starts, you'll see bums first.
Dog. Hey man, there's a time about even if you come to TikTok, okay, but I didn't sign up for this shit. For you page TikTok, when you actually open an account, they'll ask you what are your interests.
Sure.
I love reading. I love sports, but I have what? Mona okay, I give vlog about. No, wake up with me. She's wearing the smallest thing. At least,
and it's always like a two-piece, dog.
Yeah, like at least and then this person, okay, obviously now, but
yeah.
Whenever I see vlogs, I just scroll because I know get the strap. How long
but you know what? What I also worry about is that we put so much things on the internet, and internet footprint is something that lasts forever.
Yes.
Tomorrow you get married and you find out, for argument's sake, your girlfriend used to be on TikTok playing with herself in the air. How do you deal with that?
That's why your past matters. The past matters.
It really does.
Because lockdown shout out to Dumisigo. We're never bored, bro.
Yo,
when I want to I win.
Who's that other guy?
Yo.
There was a girl. There was a girl with heels on, and she went on her head, and she was twerking, and she fell.
There's some crazy.
And there was a wild time.
Yes.
But that time we thought we were all gonna die, dog. If my girl says it was during COVID, I'd be like, alright, dog. But you did it in 2025. No, bro. Like
Wow. I want to go one if you can look down. It's over. Actually, there ain't any guarantee. Seriously, when you get it was a fat. I can like 12. Me too. Live there, man. That was the last time. That was the first and last time you saw the live for so long. Again, live there, man. And you know, one sometimes or disconnect. Data. That's allowed to be done. And there was this chick. Ayla anka concept usual on Twitter. Majida cover to for PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, right. Dude, you know that lady's an accountant. That lady's an accountant.
And no one actually won again.
No, there's 2 brews that won PS5.
Serious?
Yeah. You like Koli, not Koli Fega. There's a different Koli. She's like these. She's a YouTube influencer, and she was talking about it's like. Girls, you can do whatever you want. Men are out here twerking for PS5.
Yeah.
It's like,
it showed sometimes Majita, Banze Bajaja, Onal Majita ring. I mean, kind of Drake in one of the songs, he says that actually, I think he speaks of, I can't know if man as well in verbatim, the lyrics, but he speaks about how niggas have become bitches, how niggas actually gossip. I think it's not just limited to gossip. How they move actually. How one's Majita, Bajaja Banana, Raymond. When I went in 2004, Joala. Marelo motherfucker, hello twega for PS5. Wow.
PS5 is 12K, dog. Not 6 years. Not 6 years.
But the fact that when I know we compromise, how comfortable are you? About we I monetize, value. You are a man. You're supposed to be a provider. Another woman who provided and but you have to twerk for that shit. Hemona, like my personality.
That just proves
it does not.
That just proves to you nothing in the world is for free.
Yeah. And also, only bitches niggas out there. The same thing. Going Majita Nujo. Nala utim when you win to. When I was joke. My intwetala. Majita fly whatever. Ayo. Nala brain when in pile lift da. Kipalame golf 8 high. Hi mona. Agrema na refitla ntse ke tshitsile ena flanga isa. Tampinyana ra. Aga mona relax out ya ka ska patala man mkokosha mara vale. Are mara ke le comfortable le da. Are ladies na ke le blame. Are le gotla vale da. Ke uti. I can blame. I was so comfortable. Ni gotla vale man gotla ipala mo golf 8. So we understand why banana ba tloetsa eng. Which also ba tsa ila fitla ka. Ona lebo banana ba bo thola ngore. They would say at some point you think banana go fail. Bafa Majita the chance because of what niggas have. Otlogana o bona ba bang. Ona le mo ya bofedi fela la. O jwang. Ona le mo go asna nix ne. Ke swebe. Sure. Mtse bona ntsa le varsity ne tse le swebe not. Sure. Waspana no jena. Ke swebe se spana. Hona nix e chile my dog. Like umfumano ona le traditional so you think me bona fela ka baka la di resources.
But she's still doing the same thing.
Yes. But they man ba jwa ba ntse ba etsa le ntse jwa no tshena ntwe tse tseng fela ke so le se spana ma rentse le sona.
Talking about that, me and my friend were having a conversation about how people pay for love nowadays. Girlfriend house a gone mo fa tšhelete moriri ya manala. It's child dog. Like what are we doing?
I think dating ya ne jwalo
because we were sorry to get you in the mouth. We were talking about how we were coming up and we were dating. Dog, like $30 or ice cream and you go your separate ways.
There are women still like that.
There's still women like that.
Yeah. And then also when and whatnot, it depends on how I wouldn't say issue like
also I feel like people want things that are, I don't want to say above, but not in their reach.
Yeah.
You know what? When they say date within your circle, the people that you see here, don't now go for that girl. I got to Mercedes. Because dog. She wants a Mercedes. She wants to be driven around on Topalamatix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you are compensating.
It's very interesting to Risa. No, do you feel when personally only type? Would you say that only certain limitations like you generally like someone, but because they're in position eating, will that limit you? Maybe we'll do some tona, but because she's a medical doctor, when I'm to and whatnot, but you generally like the person. Okay, so we know will it be an issue of self-esteem? Okay, feel like a ring. We're now fat.
No. But also the thing is, I think my dating range has differed.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter to me now. But my other problem is that people have certain expectations when they're dating.
Okay.
The question is, will the expectation be met?
You
know, I might just come here and be like, I feel you, let's rock. And then you're like, nah, but I want to go to Bali every 6 months. I can't go to Bali, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's where transparency comes in, and also actually communicating the mode by what. Now, with the person that I'm actually dating now, from the onset, this is what I'm all about. Even went as far as
congratulations on being in a relationship.
Yeah, man. You put that 2 years.
Happy.
No, but okay.
Happy.
Yes, that's bravo. Yeah, nah. There's nothing in the streets, bravo.
Can I off-rap a little? You know, the thing of loving out loud.
Yeah.
I used to do it. I don't do it anymore. I want to say I know why personally, but it's not something I can tell the person I'm dating. Yo, dog, I don't want to do this because of 1, 2, 3. And I feel like sometimes I'm like, she feels like I'm embarrassed of her, or like I don't want to show her to people, or you know. And I'm like,
but is it fair that actually you letting past experiences dictate
no,
what's happening now?
It's not about past experience. It's just that.
But how are you used to? That's a past
I used
experience.
to, dog.
That's a past experience.
No. Okay.
If the past experiences then
no, but here's what the point I'm trying to get to. As you grow up, there's certain things you used to do that you don't do.
That you don't do anymore.
And that has changed. I'm not that person anymore. And
why?
I feel like
what has changed?
I don't know. I think I've always been a private person, but I feel like the older I've gotten, the more like secretive I've become about things, because like also sometimes having people always in your business kind of derails certain things, and you know, and we live in a world where, like we said earlier on, digital footprint is a thing. You know, so I don't want to put things out there and then
let it be private, but don't make it a secret.
No, she's not a secret. Even my friends know her. You know, people who
are close to you,
people who are close to me, they know her.
Just that you wouldn't post it online and all that. But the people on your WhatsApp are people who are close to you. But you have people who are WhatsApp in your but with something. Because now with me is at first I used to actually repost it too much on social media and all that. And then after that,
also correction. When you say post, the way you post and the way I posted in previous life is not the same. Yours is a bit too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mine is too much.
It's too much.
But if you post on WhatsApp, because WhatsApp people ring and whatnot. I even got to a point whereby it's people that I'm comfortable, but it's about certain parts of people. That's why my colleagues, I mean, they are blocked from actually viewing status because like
also that's a practice that I don't do. I don't block people.
Oh, nani is any who blogger from actually who view it into. Maybe that's it, not entirely way. So that's that. Now nani learning as well. You got to explain this thing on social media. You get social media and if you can post on Facebook and whatnot. So after a while you start seeing what's how people are. A person sees you le partner. How kopana le partner because wow tsiba. Osa mitsa fiki. Fiki le what. So we give one and in any case these people get friends at Facebook. How about
Yeah.
So man, I'll show repost. You don't need to actually repost it into so that also as much as repost a lot, I choose when I give certain
that's always
so that's that, man. But so far, man, I'm happy with my partner and yeah, man, we conscious.
I think as a people you must, or as a person you must, who you choose to date is very important.
Yeah.
And if they don't make you happy, get out of that.
Yeah, you must just fuck off.
Like,
yeah. You can't be dating Upushana.
I was talking to someone. There's a girl that I used to talk to back in the days, and we recently got in contact. And she was telling me she used to complain about her boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And it's like 2 years ago. That guy's a husband and baby daddy right now.
The same person I complain again.
Dude.
No, man, I got to go hand to trouble me, but
yeah.
Sometimes the way I trouble me by the decisions,
yeah.
How they actually visit.
It makes no sense. Like, no, I will leave eventually. When is eventually, bruh?
That's why I'm getting fuck it. I will never be a stepfather. And then I'm talking like him. Sometimes you know I'm babe, I wanna rata na jwang. How do you feel one? We wouldn't have this moment even it's I told you.
When I say that, people say I'm very like rude. I'm like
no. I'm on a standards.
Forget about standards.
And then you stick to that.
All these years I've made sure that I don't make kids, and then to be a stepdad, I'm like nah.
And no stepdad is already. Obidele baby daddy fandakalo useless. But then diamond nam chaza fela ka baka la hore una etsa dijuku tse mnate then I'm fangwana, so now I have to pick up the pieces. Fuck that.
Sometimes you find out that people weren't even dating.
Yeah so no tjena wena tlamile be wena e lo reng understand le lenyane jwa sometimes ma ditaba ba understand shit mara nna ke na le listing ya hore as long fela o le happy mona ha fela o tabi na o sa proposition yeah ana mjita bolela hemo no ntse ke pusha le nna le bana ba 3 na ke na bana. The question is, are you happy, my brother?
Yeah.
If the answer is yes, support
here's my question.
Step up and be a step back.
If you ever fall in love, what's your limit on kids?
If you're not going to put that question in, maybe 2 years back, guy, I would say 5 kids.
No, not you. The person you are seeing. So let's say
my limit is wrong. Like Mutana Langwana. Fuck 0, dog. Fucking hell, dog. I will never date.
Here's my thing.
I will never fall in love.
Here's my thing. You fall in love with somebody, goes funny in there, you know, and they don't tell you, and then you find out weeks later, like, tonight I'm now. About you, I've got 2 kids back home. But it's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks.
No, but you'll fall in love in 2 weeks, Lloyd.
Dog, sometimes things happen.
Dog. No, but if there's the case, then I don't pray like, but we have dog. Like, I don't know for now. Break. I think your conversation like you have early. Hands give all the I don't think out 2 weeks unless I do the mark. I would ask. So wait a long. I want before you go on a limb talk. When I limb talk, talking stage, what, and then I found out this person. I just sharp. It's shy. It's shy. Because now we need to understand entire one. That means this person, I think the biggest gift a woman can give to a man, I keep a CD high and then I try for that 9 months of a move. How ona need some traga get sanyona, eloring you holo hakalo kapo. I see PS5, I see in the so if that woman consciously who keep it on one amotono no fana kwete lady so I keep a kibia CD high on and then now whatever it's I mean, like I'm pound abubedi. I mean, ke thotse ntho mthwana ithotse. Ha na exe special le kana dile jwalo. O mo file ngwana o mpile ngwana, ha na exe special le kana. But no tshana na medi re qala re etsa ngwana, abampa the gift to him. What's again you went through all the sickness tsena na le di o go tlisa ngwana ka lefatshe. Always value that.
But you find out that people were in love when this thing happened.
Yeah.
Also they were young. The kid was born and then things started going left.
Sideways, yeah. Hence, if that's the case, now always I'm like black families, the scatter, man. like and then I like you. How na le timer. From there on, I actually switch up from being a potential partner to being more like a counselor, someone eluring o try or a lokise mathata ntse rena lona hore he mon wena le motho wa o lokisa ditaba ke nna ke advise ke ntwana jwalo he mon ska try o etsa le nyane jwalo if le khone ba le ngwana le khone ba le latisa miracle ba bona ba le latisa ha na nixel tla le hlola tsamaya le lo push Chabella the motivational speaker said 20.
But I always say that, and people say like, nah, I give mark today, man.
They don't
like each other.
No. Then man. I also know about Mutoloring who feel Mutoloring or the most important person who Pilomba. You want now. Maramutat is someone how much? Hi, man. I literally. It's how you go see a psychologist, man. Because
but that baby mama, baby daddy drama is it's a very toxic thing, eh?
Yeah.
And it's a very grey area. Nobody knows what's happening there. So now when you put yourself in a relationship with those people, you're just like, Ning, who complain about that? I'm going to 50 rand. I'm going to 1,000.
Who complain about not going to go? Fuck that, bruv. Nah, Kileka Valley, I just said no, Janana. Kasi, I mentioned I follow it. Man, I'm tuning him. I'm trying to give him we lunch and like some to one. My G, they will come and baby mama. Oh, tell me, Raymond. Nah, baby mama, come fit to a at some point and that was smash because can I didn't talk about why happy Honka, Mutulu, only baby date. These people are connected for life.
For life, dog.
Why I want to for life. All one connection. Emma, or now with an diamond to like temple full I get back to one ticket about shape. I got one of them. At least no channel gets like exfil to one. Skeleton. The fact that there's another man. To step further, that means that you're okay with another man being in your relationship for the rest of your life. Fuck that, I'm not gonna do that, man. Nah.
Even if he's a deadbeat, Even if he's a deadbeat.
Still, because deadbeat is
okay, so
but that is and again to have a book and one connection low and now so I'm not gonna compete with some nigga
who crazy
nah, bro. I won't put myself in that position.
Let's get on to other topics.
Yeah, man.
Bafana Bafana. How do you feel about the Soccer World Cup?
Bafana.
Dog, we tried, dog.
No, man, game man, and I don't know, man. I have this
also the Mexico game was being investigated. I forgot to follow up on it. Okay. The opening game. There were too many red cards, bro. Like that game was brown envelope something,
But South Africans when they go share we look on analyze we need to work on discipline now. What absolutely mutwaring and like some
I think that ref was very sensitive or he was scared or something, but my gut feeling tells me that but nonetheless we are coming back home.
They're home. I saw them and people were actually happy to see them. Fuck, man, I'm not someone who I don't celebrate mediocrity, bruv. I feel like we could have done better.
We could have.
And yeah, man, if I feel I'm not gonna jump up enough.
But also good things came out from the team. The boys are being signed. I saw Mufuking got signed to a team in
some Belgium.
Team, yeah. In every bed there's a silver lining.
But fuck that, man. We know about individuals. That man was sharp for none. But as a team, how did that actually reshape as a team and whatnot?
But here's my thing. But here's my thing. As a country, we're not that good at soccer.
Yeah. I think
number one.
I think we're not a footballing nation.
Shit, but all the other sports, we'll rock you, chief.
Rugby, but Majita rugby, but we like listen, South African rugby team. It's that good to the point that honestly, kind of what do you call them? That team in the there's a team. Was it Beasts? Capoeing? I don't know.
The
man.
Wallabies.
No, not the Wallabies.
Oh yeah.
That team, it actually consists of all the good players in the world.
Oh yes.
So now that team, Kaiserly Proteas Proteas ka ba black say maro once one jwa. It's like no, how got to South Africa, our soccer team. Idlala
the best in
the best in the world. You can say Messi, you can say Cristiano Ronaldo. Karaba kaola since jwa. So guys, people are like, guys, we might as well think World Cup you Clark or not. But Kadiski, since I really hold from there.
Yeah, we still far. But it's not like. But here's what I'm saying. I heard a complaint about this funding with soccer, but soccer is everywhere, and it's a. But I want to say rugby has more funding.
Yeah.
But soccer grassroots everywhere. But if you go to a white school. Sadly enough, in black schools, I don't know, but there's soccer, but things don't go. But if you went to a white school, you play rugby from primary school. You at some point you get to provincial before you get to high school.
You know why? Also, even in high school, let's just bring it. If you can, white people invest in sports abroad.
Yeah.
So the white people, and whatnot, they actually put money in the tournament. It's Bafana Bafana and whatnot. So from an early stage, by sponsor, black people, black parents, he's a successful entrepreneur who invested maybe soccer team tournament. People are always, as black people, always looking for
it always happens once or twice. It stops happening.
No, this guy will sport to a great college in the monk. So rugby because of the investment that's there. When I put tournament, it's a Bafana Bafana, and Banana exposure international. Great college, they sometimes batch out of the country. But then team Australia, and then Lebanon, so in 14, 13 years on an exposure international. Babakas and Bafana Kadi school holidays. We don't come Mona for a couple of days after that. High Nagito via Ganto. Mibutaba where Banali Camp by PE on a tournament rugby. So this guy, Odala rugby, even off season, they keep them busy. Or let's imagine, Hanubaga, your 10,000 hours. Bafana Banana, Basinte by 8 until
before they finish high school.
My diski la tournament in Israel. Kadizemba Bafana Baki wants to be the then the next thing, you expect them to perform like Bafana Bafana. Bafana Bafana, they invest outside with Chile went to Wagam. Honoli Tata for at some point, whereby Camille are transgressed to actually a progress to actually be a bigger team. So now the issue was these white kids, but what about Basa tell us for these steroids because rugby, it's a physical sport, and some of them, the doctors, the medical doctors. So when I am for these steroids, I'm monitoring now. They even go as far as babraibe bajidelo ngomba test tsa so uthina ona complain ka tabore no jana o dlalla under maybe under 16. Under 16, this kid is on steroids. He's a fucking stallion. He's a horse. When are you expect to compete with that man? Got cornflakes, USA protein shake. Fuck out of here.
There's a kid that plays for, I think, a school in the Western Cape. This nigga is 182. He's in grade 11. 182 centimeters. He's in grade. He looks like a fucking giant.
Yes. But just that I can't know how Bafana Bafana have been. Haxo Polanali, Kentana was on a low so I'm colored. I saw Polamavito at some point in Ziki went Sabah to that. I just saw it. This is the future of SA rugby, and it's in fucking good hands. Bafana Bafana, they're fucking beast. Don't let them 20 years. Mari, he's good. Haladala rugby all his life. Honalomo, like because now, bar investor in the diet, everything is scientific. Ndwane high college etwara 22 years. How to international exposure? Move 22 years you're fucking old. Ronaldo played his first World Cup at 19 years and Khalil wants to have disc so 22 years no then it's a big thing. But I don't blame Mujita. It's because we don't have enough sponsors, enough people
made to professional. But at least you made it to professional. At such a young age.
But if Majita won, Banazalabo, like for instance, Oshebe, the Brazilians, or African Monwell Fitleti. But I'll for fun, Bazala disc. How it's like disc?
It's the only thing that.
Why I won. So now, if this person, because Barry, in order for you to actually, has been proven scientifically, in order for you to actually,
what do you think we do?
Can we get 10,000 hours? I think expose it early and then make sure that they actually put in the work in terms of the hours.
But
like,
how
let them spend enough time on the soccer field, then by spend a strategy.
But we can go outside now. There's ladies kicking off.
Bafana wants more.
That's how it starts.
Strategy.
That's where you're supposed to say, okay, let's make a team from this, and that's how it's gonna get better.
No, I get it in it from. I think the best place for them to actually work on develop the soccer leagues, and then the schools organize those tournaments. Because bolo starting because now ground often asa khathala atse ba dlala 90 minutes ka ofela tse bo etsa. So imagine if Bafana Bafana dlala diski ka tsele so, and then also le ka di holiday ba dlala ball ho tuki di holiday ho tu ha mona ntwana tse di lo camper blom ho lo dlala diski ke ntho ofela ntwana e bile etswa le strategy o ya da meaning o ha ise le so zigela setsa show mfano jang. He's an athlete, you need to be disciplined, you need to eat in a certain way, you need to sleep kana go itse. Oh isimba Bafana ba shwela po ne ba jama kwinya bana ba no loka dog.
I just think we just not a soccer nation. We'll just eat with all the other sports. Let's leave that nation. We are not those people.
We can be a soccer nation. If no jana Bafana Bafana bafua ntongwe le ngwe mfethu e khona hore with time and everything o khona hore o ka traina motho a khona go fitla.
Look when last we won CAF, it was when Top 10 them played. How long ago was that?
Because the foundation is not right. Okay, Reggie, but I get it now. Like my argument comes from only this book. I think it's a human behavioralist.
Yeah.
The name of the book it's called Outliers.
Yeah.
It was written by who's the name? The guy who wrote actually Outliers. Shit, Luizola get the point. Yeah. So now, there man, basically kabuke ya unabuaka. How actually the kids have a car and then baba pusha. That the concept at 10,000 hours. There are certain kids, but some of them that are gifted intellectual. But Kamrana, he ends up being a nobody in life because of Hagrea, the same investment as one eloring, banaliza giabo na writing. Ntwana ga babhlala. Mara ntwana o yebhlala, e tlo computer, le ntwana e lore ntse le bhlale jwala kae. Mara o bhlale jwala kae. Ka di holiday, ntwana ha ibule makule. Ntwana bitsa tutor hore mo of money 97 no fuck ha re bona 3% ka e tlo khutlela bafana ba bantu ba ntwana ra o khona fana coach ya gafe.
But that means that we need to fix the situation at home.
Yeah from the the parents ha di ka khona hore di spane hand in glove lady girl and not then we go khona go lokela because no jela to ya bloma o ya bloma ka o se o lo etsa blome a ke ke not ne re bona the way the coach ne di struggle fela ba kopa zaki go majida go ba lo ka di tournament.
The struggle has always been that even your parents couldn't come watch you play. Parents even now still can't watch their kids play because they work.
Yeah.
And the kids whose parents can afford them to watch, they're in the schools where those things are already happening. The foundation of sport is a big deal.
Yeah, well,
your schools like Great College, where a dad knows, like, if my son is there, him being a Springbok is him just performing good. You understand? But where the soccer is being played, there's still the struggle of our parents work all the time. Omuyi Baba is underground 7 days a week.
I don't know. I think also
overtime.
But in terms of use the resources so khona go di etsa o bo invest ngwana ntwa pele nka etsa nna no tsena nka ba ngwana ntho ka etsa ngore ke khona o bona because ka tse ngwana o khona mo ruta ntho ngwe le ngwe di disk o khona ngwana mnyane o khona go mo ruta ona o etsa so much whereby o ka fumana hore even if it does not come like natural way but o khona go be technical like it becomes mastermind or wa tsiba go space o tso etsa ngotso etsa I feel ngwana mo mo mnyane o ka khona go mo ruta sport ka khona o etsa so now ke isa ngwana zela sona mo Great College. And then by invest and you don't just fold your arms. How to him? You become into because now if was a spanner enough or wait enough money or invest on 1 hour, it will fit one cannot find a preference because their money is the biggest investor. Wait a show. What happened to Kanto? Negishabeleti F1. There's this team, I think is it called?
It's Haas.
Kind of what's King. Kind of what's it called? That documentary F1.
It's on Netflix.
I think it's F1 Drive.
Yeah. F1
Yeah.
Drive.
So I watched it and I see this billionaire. Hey guys, the contract comes with Ntwana. I'm not gonna give you money.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's good at some point too, but because that's why he's investor away, but because he has so much power. When on Ntwana see, Halna Nixa Luna, how okay? That's why Lucian. Ki sport is saying so we keeping
but Formula One is a race. Like you understand, there's 20 people in the world at a time.
So that's where the financial muscle it comes into place in 20G.
But I feel like that's a cheat code. Just because your dad has. And I think that kid was in Formula 4 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way during the ranks you just get from Formula 3 all the way to Formula 1. The only people who've done that, I think it's Lewis Hamilton. Mm-hmm. That I know of in my history of Formula 1 is Max drove F2 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But he just like that was
and also Loka Cheka Bayo ya mfanunana Lewis Hamilton the parents are high even if they are not extra, but they're well enough for that's the thing. Look at Steve Jobs, the same thing. It all goes back to the resources. Great debate so Steve Jobs was one. Steve Jobs on our parents Microsoft, Bill Gates. Parents are really sharp. Access to Michigan.
I was arguing something with somebody. He's like, dog, Steve Jobs couldn't write a line of code, bro. He just hired people that know how to code. And like, I have this idea, and he's the genius.
Yeah.
And this is what we talk about Kanye West. Kanye West was a producer for a long time. It's like, these people aren't doing the thing that I want them to do. It's like, let me get on the mic myself. Steve Jobs can't write a code. Couldn't write code. May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
But he gave us Apple, dog.
Yeah.
He hired the right people to say, listen to me. I
can
one
see
button.
the vision.
I have the vision in me. I want one button here.
Yeah, that's how he is.
Yeah.
I think Bella Buka high, it's no Honobella, Kevatan Twiso, and in a certain way. When I know, I've been studying this thing, it can't be done. It's like, if Unan as well, fuck off. I need someone.
You got fired.
You got fired. Mare, it is the same thing. Outliers, the resources, investing in kids. Kids don't say about Trump, baby, age life. We can't shy away from such things. Maybe they are a good debater because parental no public speaker because parental no misa to the training and whatnot. So such things they play a very big role in terms of motofella guy life upushai.
Segue into closing. How do you feel about AI? Just a random question in closing.
I feel like AI it's very important, man, and I feel like it's a bube easier. Just like everything in life, that people will actually abuse it. Like that guy, Credit Daniels. Don't talk about
that guy. I've been jamming that guy's music for 2 months.
He makes good music.
The music is great. His performance, on the other hand, and I don't want to say that I also can't sing, but you know. But also, I found out he copied people's music.
Oh yeah.
Like word for word, my brother. There's I'll screenshot you the thing. There's a English verse in a song. It's word for word.
I remember with that. I don't know what they call it in music, but
there was a guy who sang with Joy Celebration was saying the same thing. He says, if you sample music, the people that made the music with him would have called him or to ask for clearance.
Yeah.
That guy's like, I've never gotten a call from anyone. Even the head of Joy Celebration or the other guy who composed the music. It's like, I never got anything.
No, I also just...
he's in big trouble though.
That's the thing.
He's in big trouble. No, but I hear that Risa does not recognize AI music, so he's not getting money from the streamings.
That's why maybe I cannot performance in no perform.
But he can't sing.
Hey man, Kabza is smally, ukhono ga jive nze mametse abalele, but Kabza can sing. Honzo Binam Tono, but
But
keep
that's a
producer.
different artwork.
But Mzala I place as a producer. I'm a producer. Yeah, AI. I can't sing for shit. So what I do is I compose. I have a good ear for music.
We have so
so
many good musicians in South Africa. He could have said, dude, I'm gonna hire you to sing here.
Fair.
Even go on tour and then you have.
Maybe like AI, you don't even have to. You don't even have to. Why talk about AI?
No, but the problem now is you need to perform this thing live, and the sound, your voice, and what we heard on the thing is not the same thing, my brother.
If I as a producer,
and the first time he performed, he said, "I missed a few keys." People
Nigga, you don't have the keys. A few keys. No man, obviously there's so much to be said. But I think we actually running out of time now.
And we're a bit rusty,
yeah, man. But it was nice just like chopping it up. It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute.
There's so much that actually happened. We can't cover everything in a very short period of time.
We forgot the most important thing.
Which one is that?
Arsenal won the league.
Arsenal won the league, my nigga. Yes, like when as much as we fuck up by UEFA, but at least they create something. A half loaf of bread is better than no bread. No loaf at the fucking hell out of ya.
But it's better than no bread.
No, I want the whole bread. Man. Fuck half loaf. Kids aren't half loaf, dog.
I don't know. I had an accounting teacher back in the days who was like, it's better to have a small piece of a big cake than have a slice of a cake.
Fuck that. Or what I didn't as well. Sometimes in a way encourage mediocrity. But this nigga, here's the whole cake. How go motivate them again? It's better to actually have the small. I don't want the fucking small cake. Give a even nugget salam majita. Give a salad cake and then have the biggest cake.
But think about it. If you have 5% of the shares of Apple. And you own a little IT shop where they fix things.
Who has the? I'm interested in Kimana 95%.
Yeah.
Kimana 95%.
Don't worry about 95%.
Fuck, I have to worry about it because I have my interest in that business.
Dude, 5% of an 80 billion turnover company every year.
Yeah, that's good money.
That's good money.
Yeah, but 10% is better.
Yeah, but now we talk about your tax shop here. It's 100 and something turnover over here. You see?
Yeah. Man.
I'd rather have a slice of a bigger pie, dog.
Yeah, in fact, I would prefer someone saying that, even the sky's not the limit, man. Go for whatever. I mean, that's why I want to the baby. It looks like the stepfather. Fuck that.
No game starts as
one nearly. Little marathoning, Moto Samatile 100 meters.
Are you planning to join a 5K soon? A running club?
Nah, bro. We're running. Nah, bro. I'll rather stick to lifting heavy weights.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think we should just wrap it up. Yeah. So yeah, man. Any closing thoughts? Be shorter than
a miniskirt.
Be shorter than Zora Wabantu's miniskirt.
Has Zora been in a miniskirt?
I should lose naked. Be shorter than a miniskirt.
Winter is here. Be strong. Don't make kids.
Unless you can afford to have kids.
Don't make kids, bro.
Just have kids. If you can actually afford, just make sure that you have the resources. Just hustle and make sure that the resources is running. Because now, we provide a disadvantage just because of the resources. By one. And he
won't go to great college.
Yeah, man. Just someone at great college is a good school.
I was talking to my girlfriend about something. It's like there was a study that came out that says your child's athletic ability comes from the women. Look at my girlfriend. I'm like, come about her outfit. Can't even run. He's like,
yeah, study still. Hey, man, that's the kids. I guess one I get talking at 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours doesn't matter. Athletic ability comes from the woman.
Shit.
I've seen my woman run, dog. Nah, boy.
That
nigga better be smart as a
yeah, man, let's forever and ever. You know, we can actually. There's so much to look in recovery, but we didn't cover everything. I guess we'll just have another opportunity to just chop it up.
Still here.
Yeah, man. We should actually shoot another one. At least yeah, man.
We'll shoot sometime when I come to Joburg.
Yeah, that'll be dope. That'll be dope. But it was a nice get together and reunion after a long time.
After a year.
Yeah, man. It's always great. Just actually decipher some of the stuff that's actually happening. I think as much as we didn't touch on everything, but we touched on into the looking I feel like obviously. Yeah, man, with that being said, I'm not good at the outro.
We'll just We'll edit it out.
Cool.